Hello you beautiful people and welcome to my channel. I'm here to show you something very exciting and interesting. This is my first video, so I'm going to keep it really simple. Well, enough of my commentary now, let's get cooking. Okay folks, so we are here in the kitchen and I have got all the ingredients for you. So today we require some boneless chicken. I'm using the chicken thighs and legs. I have done the first level of marination to this, which is just salt, pepper and a little bit of vinegar. Then I have some curd. Then I have some ghee. I have turmeric powder. I have red chilli powder. I also have Kashmiri red chilli powder. Then I have some chicken tandoori masala. Then I have some jeera powder, the cumin powder and some chaat masala. Along with all this, I have Kasoori Methi Powder, which is dried fenugreek leaves, and we have some mustard oil. Along with this, I have some bamboo skewers which I have dipped in water for some time just so that they don't burn when we put them in the tandoor or the oven. Okay, so we are going to start with, this is curd. I have taken about 3/4 bowl of curd. I have beaten it already just so that it's of the perfect consistency. Also, it's not very watery. So I'm going to take this curd first. And I'm going to put this in a mixing kadai or a vessel. Then along with that, I'm going to put some mustard oil. This is very necessary. Mustard oil also gives a very nice flavor to the whole recipe. Also, the smoky flavor that usually comes out of a tikka or a tandoor recipe, the mustard oil plays a very important role in this. Now I'm going to start off with putting some Kashmiri red chilli powder here in first. The Kashmiri red chilli powder gives it the red color that you usually see in the restaurants. Along with that, I'm going to put about 1.5 small teaspoons of the usual red chilli powder. Then I'm going to put some turmeric powder, about 1/2 teaspoon. I'm going to add some tandoori masala, chicken tandoori masala. I'm using the regular chicken tandoori masala that you get from the market. Along with this, I'm going to add this mixed spices that you can see. This is basically cumin powder and chaat masala. Okay, so while doing this, I have also added some natural food color. You can also do that too. It's optional, it's just for the color and presentation. Since I'm making a video, I thought it would just make it look good. I'm now going to keep this aside and add our chicken pieces. I'm just taking these perfect tikka sized or bite sized pieces, not too huge, not too small. I'm just going to add them in this marinade. I have taken about 400 grams of these boneless pieces. I'm going to add them little by little so that we coat this masala well on these pieces. Just ensure that you have to coat these pieces really well with the tandoori masala or the second marinade that we have made here. Now I'm going to just add some bit of Kasoori Methi powder, which is the powder of dried fenugreek leaves. This is extremely essential when you make chicken tikka or butter chicken or chicken tikka masala. A little bit of bitter flavor is something that these fenugreek leaves powder or the dried fenugreek leaves powder provides this recipe. Okay, so we are now done with mixing this. You have to just ensure that you at least keep this aside for about 20 minutes. Well, if you keep it overnight, just ensure that you cover this and put it in the refrigerator. Alright, so folks, this has been resting for more than an hour now. And what I'm going to do is just check out if the pieces are perfect. What I've also done is I had forgotten to add salt. Please add that to your taste. If you think that, if you have kept it in the refrigerator overnight, it would have gotten a little dry. So you can keep it out maybe for half an hour and then start using this. The next step in the process that we have is putting this onto the skewers. For grilling this, we're going to use my oven today, and I'm using bamboo skewers. As I had said earlier, I had dipped it in water. I had not dipped it in oil. I think I had said oil by mistake, but yes, they were dipped in water for about 3 to 4 hours. So yes, now I'm going to put them onto skewers. So let's start with this process. Mind you, this can get quite messy, so ensure that you have you're doing it at a place where it doesn't get messy, and be careful. Let's start with this process. I'm going to put this like this and put it in, and then like this, and the second portion in. See, as I told you, it can get messy. Also, then once you have put it like this, just after piercing, get it right at the back. Also, it has to be fully coated. You can also do and coat it with the marinade a little later. Get it back again, and then take the second piece. Start this process again. Pierce it for once, pierce it the second time, then at the back. Then take another piece, pierce it on one end, then again in the other, then put it back. Ensure that, as I said, it's fully covered with the marinade. You can do that later as well. Pierce it the first time, pierce it the second, ensure that it is fully covered. Repeat the process for all the pieces. Also, if you have a piece like the long one like this, ensure that you can also, you can even do 3 piercings, no problem. It has to be spread out. Just ensure that it's spread out and not, very like clinging to each other. 1, 2, and 3 for this one. Okay, so this is ready. The skewer is ready. I'm going to do the same thing and repeat the process for rest of these pieces, and I'm going to put them on these 3 bamboo skewers. Alright, so we have got our chicken ready on the skewers, and this is ready to go in the oven right now. So before we do that, what I have done simultaneously is I have preheated the oven at 240 degrees Celsius, and now we're going to put it inside the oven for about 12 to 13 minutes. Well, the time depends on how powerful your oven is as well, and just ensure that after about 8 to 9 minutes you bring these chicken out. Also, what you have to do is grease them or baste them with ghee or butter and put them back in for another 4-5 minutes. Let's do that now. Alright folks, so our chicken tikka is out of the oven and it is looking delicious. I am now going to just transfer this into a mixing bowl and just going to season it with some chaat masala here. Please be careful with this, it can get messy. Alright, so we have got all our chicken tikka in this bowl here. What I'm going to do is just take this bowl and sprinkle some chaat masala over this. This is just to ensure that we enhance the flavor of this. That's it. And I'm going to sprinkle half a lemon here. Just squeeze this half a lemon And just ensure that you take all the seeds out. I had already de-seeded it. Just trying to be a little smarter. Alright, this is it. I'm going to toss this a bit. Just give this a little bit of toss. If not, just mix this with a hand or use a fork, however you like it. Alright folks, so I'm here with my chicken tikka. As you can see, just look at this beauty. It's looking so beautiful and delicious. I'm going to dig right in. You take a note of all the ingredients and this procedure to make this. I will see you in the next video. Keep cooking.